If this is correct, then that would mean we're turning around now. And just the candles that we're getting right here, right, very bullish, long wicks to the downside, showing buying pressure, showing the end of a trend, showing the capitulation of this wave 4 complex correction, okay? And let me just show you here in the volume indicator, you see that volume candle, it's capitulative. It means that a trend has ended, okay? So the trend was down, okay? And now we have a big candle to the downside, just as we see on the on the upside, right? For instance, when this wave 3 was going up, you saw this big wick to the top, right? This is an uptrend ending, and this volume bar is capitulative. It's showing the end of a trend. So this is what I'm seeing on the charts. I am seeing the end of this wave 4 downtrend and reversal here. If that's incorrect, then we're going to break down, but I don't think that's likely, just given the market structure, given everything I've just explained. All right. Okay. Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is March 31st, 2022, and Bitcoin is looking like it's just about finished its consolidation and may make a move to the upside, okay? In this video, I'm going to give you immediate short-term analysis as well as medium time frame analysis on Bitcoin, as well as a can't-miss opportunity in crypto. All right, this next thing I'm going to talk about is going to be one of the biggest opportunities for gains in crypto. I'm going to show you why. So watch until the very end to get sort of privy to that opportunity I'm going to discuss. Now, let's dive into Bitcoin because things are happening right now. All right, I'm on the hourly time frame. We'll start with the short time frame. I'm seeing Bitcoin in this consolidation, which I previously thought was a B-wave consolidation, okay? I thought that this right here, this initial break was a break of structure leading to a B-wave, okay, pivot, and then we would go down and correct. I no longer think that, okay? This, to me, looks more like a wave 4 complex correction. It looks like a wave 4 consolidation very clearly. I know it's not as clear in the beginning, but give it time, and price action always shows you what's going on, right? The chart always shows you with enough time what is happening. And so I'm basically seeing a bull flag. Okay, that's what it is in terms of pattern analysis. I would take this as my pole, superimpose it right here, and I would target then, get rid of this one, I would make my target $50,000, $50,100. Okay, this is what I'm seeing on the charts, right? So I'm thinking that Bitcoin is targeting 50K, and that's why I'm thinking it. First and foremost, we have a bull flag. Secondly, if we want to try our hand at counting the waves of this impulse, okay, I think we're in a larger impulse. I'm going to get into that in one moment, but just counting this particular impulse, I think this is a wave 3, the blue impulse that I've just counted there. I think this is wave 1 of 3, wave 2 of 3, wave 3 of 3, and this complex correction, this triple 3 correction, or this double 3 correction, WXY, is a wave 4 complex correction, okay? This is what I'm seeing. And the target to me will be 50K, all right? And we'll zoom out just in a second to see why that makes sense. But just taking the Fibonacci extension tool to use some Fibonacci to confirm this, if you take this purported wave 1, the length of this purported wave 1, retracement of wave 2, you see that wave 3 ends between the 1618 and the 2, and this is where we expect wave 3 to end, yeah? Wave 3 typically ends on the balance of probability between between the 1618 and the 2 Fibonacci extension of wave 1. Then, if you take the Fibonacci retracement tool and you take the bottom of wave 2 to the top of your purported wave 3, you see that the absolute limit of the wave 4 correction, which is the 382, right, in a typical 53535 Fibonacci, 53535 Elliott wave impulse, we know that the 382 is the limit of wave 4's correction, okay? And you can see so far we've respected that 382, okay? We've got a wick down below and almost close to that 382, which is represented by the $45,780 price point, okay? So I'm seeing that this is very much likely a wave 4 correction, and that's why I think so, okay? Now, just going onto the smaller time frames, if this is correct, then that would mean we're turning around now, and just the candles that we're getting right here, right, very bullish, long wicks to the downside, showing buying pressure, showing the end of a trend, showing the capitulation of this wave 4 complex correction, okay? And let me just show you here in the volume indicator, you see that volume candle, it's capitulative. It means that a trend has ended, okay? So the trend was down, okay? And now we have a big candle to the downside, just as we see on the on the upside, right? For instance, when this wave 3 was going up, you saw this big wick to the top, right? This is an uptrend ending, and this volume bar is capitulative. It's showing the end of a trend. So this is what I'm seeing on the charts. I am seeing the end of this wave 4 downtrend and reversal here. If that's incorrect, then we're going to break down, but I don't think that's likely, just given the market structure, given everything I've just explained. All right, so this is what I'm seeing on the charts, and this is why I believe we should get about a 8 to 9% Bitcoin pump in the coming hours, okay? This is why I'm seeing an 8 to 9% pump in Bitcoin in the coming hours. If you appreciate this analysis, right or wrong, like the video, share the video with other people interested in Bitcoin, technical analysis, crypto, whatever, and subscribe to the channel for daily Bitcoin updates, as well as surprises like the one I'm going to give you in just a moment after I get through the medium-term Bitcoin analysis. All right, so let's jump in to that. Now, I'm going to change charts, and I'm going to take you in to the daily time frame. Okay, I'm going to turn on the log just for a second. Okay, and just set the context. We have this 73-day downtrend, okay, and this trend line showing the descending resistance of this downtrend, okay? Then we had consolidation for a couple months or a few months, however long it lasted, and that formed an ascending triangle that I have between these two beige or whatever peach lines, okay? Ascending triangle. The target to that ascending triangle, now I'm going to turn the log off or else my target's going to be inaccurate. The target of this ascending triangle is going to essentially be the distance between the top of the triangle and the bottom of the triangle at the widest margin, right? Superimposed from the point of breakout, which I think would be about here. And that is where I have my wave 5, the end of this trend, okay? And this trend started all the way inside the triangle where the uptrend began, okay? So I have an Elliott wave count, and you'll see that this count doesn't necessarily respect the regular Fibonacci retracement levels of a typical 53535 impulse. Why? Because I think this is a leading diagonal, in which case wave 4 can retrace beyond the 382. All right, now let's take the Fibonacci retracement of this 73-day downtrend, and you'll see that wave 5 happens to end right at the 618 at 55K. I would take profit on my Bitcoin long if I had a swing long, right, for Bitcoin at 55K. I think that will be significant resistance for the price, right? For many reasons, all right? So that's what I'm seeing medium time frame. I'm first seeing us complete this wave 3, as I said, right? Hitting 50K thereabouts, right? Then going back into a wave 4 correction, a larger wave 4 correction, which is likely to retest the tops of our ascending triangle, okay? And that would be around 44.5. And if we turn on our VPVR indicator, that's basically the indicator showing us where most of the buying and selling is done in the market, okay? It shows that we have significant support at this region, right? Between where we're at now, which is around 40, let's say 47K, right? The 47K region, and this support zone that I'm calling for between 44,000 and 44,500, there's a big void. So I'm anticipating once we get into that, we complete wave 3 and we start dropping down, we're going to have a quick drop to the 44K region, because there are very few, if any, orders between 44K and 47K, okay? That's why the move up was very quick and the move down will be also very quick. All right, so that's what I'm seeing on that chart. Now, for the thing that most of you are waiting for, the big opportunity in crypto, the next big thing, the thing everybody's going to be talking about. What is it? If you follow the channel, if you're subscribed, you will already know this, because I published a video about it when I first kind of caught on to it and got in the trade myself. I'm speaking, my friends, about an altcoin called KDA. KDA is a layer 1 altcoin. It's a proof of work altcoin, kind of like Bitcoin, except it's touted as being Bitcoin 2.0, okay? Now, let's go onto the log scale so that this chart makes sense. Let's turn off our VPVR indicator, okay? And let's talk about why this is a great opportunity, right? First reason why this is a great opportunity, I want you to pay attention to this chart, okay? This is not KDA, this is Zilliqa. Zilliqa is another project which recently put in about 400% appreciation in the span of about 7 days, okay? And that happened from a break of a large resistance, okay? And this resistance spanned about 300 or so days, a little more than 300 days, okay? And Zilliqa rather broke this resistance to the upside, making those massive gains. Now, if you go into KDA, you can see something similar, all right? KDA also had a long consolidation, a downtrend, which lasted about 130 days, not 300 days, but, you know, still significant. 130 days consolidation or downtrend, and it has recently just peaked out of that channel, okay? It's peaked out of that downtrend and had a modest but still significant about 5 to 7 days of positive price action, okay? After that, you're seeing some consolidation. Now, is this consolidation going to respect the 618? So far, it has, okay? So that is telling me that if the 618 retracement level of our recent uptrend in KDA is respected, then we can expect a really explosive move to the upside very shortly, all right? This is a good opportunity, mostly because it is controlling for a lot of risk, okay? Trading is all risk. It's all risk management. You can buy anything you want at any time, but the best things to buy are when they're on support, when you can buy them low, okay? And the bottom of this triangle is clearly designating strong support for this project, okay? Even more, in the recent days or months, you can say, we've started an uptrend, making lower highs or higher lows rather, and this blue line is showing an uptrend in the support line. So that's basically saying there is an uptrend in what used to be the support. The support is now moving up, and it's being confirmed by volume. This volume spike is significant to me. That's telling me that a breakout is close, okay? A breakout is close, because the last time we got that kind of volume was when we were still in impulse, okay? Now, in terms of what kind of opportunity this is, right? Dean, that's great. It's going to move up, but yeah, I'm not into, a 30% move, 20% move. That's cool, but I don't know if that's worth moving my funds into this project. And obviously this is not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing, and I'm sharing my trade plan. But I do believe that this is a great opportunity, and this is low risk, not only because it's on support, but also look at what happened before that. Before we got into this downtrend, we had about an 8 to 9,000% move, okay? That's a 90x, all right? And after that, we got this consolidation, which may mean continuation of the trend, okay? Is this break of trend an A wave? Is this break of trend an intra-wave correction? I don't know. It's hard to say, right? We don't have much information on this chart because it's such a new project. But all I can say is that the minimum gains we can see from this should be at the 786. Why? We know that any three-wave correction retraces to at least the 786 Fibonacci extension or Fibonacci retracement level, and that would represent in this project at this time a 190% a gain to the upside, okay? So that's just the minimum, all right? And these boxes that I have simply represent areas where we can expect resistance, okay? However, as I said, we can expect a big uptrend, and if this is continuation of the previous trend, then we take the Fibonacci trend-based extension of this from the bottom to the top, retrace to the bottom of this downtrend, and we can then see that we would break the 5 ratio. So this pink line would be broken because that represents the 1618. And we could go as far up as the 1618 or the 2, right? Which would represent a gain of, at this moment, 620x or even a 300. I mean, I don't know. It's just ridiculous gains, okay? I'm done counting with the appreciation rate, but this is a really, really good opportunity, which I'm simply going to leave it and wait for price action to show me a clear rejection. Okay, once the uptrend starts, I'm going to wait and leave it up until we get clear rejection, and I'm going to wait that long, right? I'm not going to assume the top side for this trend. So that's what I'm doing on the video. Hope this was helpful. Hope this was useful. If you got value from this kind of analysis, like the video, share the video with other people interested in crypto, Bitcoin, altcoins, sit gains, the like, and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. We'd love to have you for daily Bitcoin updates and occasional altcoin opportunities like this one that I saw that I wanted to share with you. I hope you guys trade safe, be well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.